Being a firefighter comes with its own share of stresses, okay? You have to save so many lives, you got to go into burning buildings, what have you, right? But imagine being a black firefighter and having to deal with stresses inside, and those stresses being anti black racist colleagues. Well, this is what happened to Patrick Thomas.
Clearly see this white firefighter tying a rope into a noose and handing it to a black firefighter.
It shows him actually tying it, looking at it, admiring his work, making sure it tightens and everything like that, swinging it around. And then when I finally walked back into the firehouse, he tosses it to me. I remember catching it and looking at it and being in disbelief. I asked him, I was like, yo, what's this? And he said, I want you to figure out what kind of knot this is.
So this happened in 2023, and as you can see, that anti-black racist firefighter threw a noose at him, blah, blah, blah. The nonsense that they love to do, those messages that they love to send. Meanwhile, all the other people that are the folks that are also colleagues just stood around and watched it happen. No protection. Nobody stood up for him. Unsurprising. Not expecting anything less than that. But it is going to cost them, and I really hope that he gets that 25 million. In fact, if it were up to me, I would have been suing for much, much more, okay? Much more. And the name of that anti-black racist colleague who threw the noose at him is Walter Coffey. And apparently, although I'm saying that they just all seem to be just going on with their daily lives while this racist threw that noose at Brother Patrick, he does say that they were visibly shocked, and also his captain was also in disbelief at what happened. So they're all shocked and in disbelief, but nobody spoke up for the brother. So this is the Bloomfield Fire Department in New Jersey. And again, I say, we want more money, okay? Because think of it. This is a firefighter, and you have anti-black racist colleagues, and that's just not the first incident. This has been going on for a while. Patrick Thomas says that there are repeated incidences of anti-black racism against him in that fire department. But I guess this might have been the last straw for him. But I'm just saying, and I'm just thinking, you are tasked to be out here saving lives and, as I said, going into burning buildings, massive fires, what have you, right? They're called for many different things. So as a black firefighter, would I feel safe being around people like this who are supposed to be my colleagues, and I run into a burning building and there's a fire? I would actually feel more safe in the fire than I would with these people. So yeah, number one, get out of that fire station. Get out of there. That brother needs to not be working there. That's the first thing. Secondly, get all your money. Get that bag, brother. You deserve more than 25 million. This is despicable. And black people, we really need to rethink. I know you want to be a doctor and a nurse and all those things, but we need to rethink working in these major institutions under the folks, because I don't think we're safe at all. This is not the first report of this happening. There are many black firefighters who go through this, including here in Canada. They just choose not to identify themselves. They do file complaints, but they just don't want to identify themselves for fear that it's going to be worse for them. But they want to do the job. They want to be the firefighter. They want to be out here saving lives. But they stay quiet. And they, like I said, they don't reveal themselves. So I'm saying that there are many stories like this. Patrick is just brave enough to come forward and brave enough to sue them. So kudos to Patrick. And again, I say, we as black people, we need our own major institutions. We need to form our own, companies and organizations where we're protecting our community, because these folks here, they're not here for us. They're not. So we really need to rethink that. In any event, I want to keep my eye on this because I really do want to see how this turns out for him, and I'll keep you all posted. In the meantime, let me know what you think about this. Drop your comments in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News Channel app from your Google or Apple store. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Truth in Black Excellence with Emma Ansah. I know it's a mouthful. Until next time, please be safe, everyone.